Oh god, this is just a video for me. Who does she think she is? That girl has tangled with the wrong man. Darn right. No one says no to Gaston. Dismissed, rejected, publicly humiliated. Why, it's more than I can bear. More beer? What for? Nothing helps. I'm disgraced. Who, you? Never! Gaston, you've got to pull yourself together. Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston, looking so down in the dumps. Every guy here'd love to be you, Gaston, even when taking your lumps. There's no man in town there's no man in town as admire as you. You're everyone's favorite guy. Everyone's awed and inspired by you, and it's not very hard to see why. No one's slick as Gaston, no one's quick as Gaston, no one's next as incredibly thick as Gaston, for there's no man in town half as manly. Perfect, a pure paragon. Really, that's censored. Why did they censor Dick? It's a name. You can ask any Tom, Dick, or Stanley, and they'll tell you whose team they'd prefer to be on. No one's been like Gaston, a kingpin like Gaston. No one's got a swell cleft in his chin like Gaston. As a specimen, yes, I'm intimidating. Blech. My, what a guy, that Gaston. Give 5 hurrahs, give 12 hip hips. Gaston is the best and the rest is all drips. No. Blech. No one fights like Gaston, douses like Gaston, in a wrestling match. Nobody bites like Gaston, for there's no one. For there's no one as burly and brawny. As you see, I've got biceps to spare. Not a bit of him scraggly or scrawny. That's right, and every last inch of me's covered in hair. No one hits like Gaston, matches splits like Gaston, and a spitting in a spitting match nobody spits like Gaston. I'm especially good at expectorating. 10 points for Gaston. When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs to help. Blah, 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 blah. When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large. And now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs, so I'm roughly the size of a barge. My, what a guy, that Gaston. No one shits like Gaston, makes those beats like Gaston, then goes tromping around wearing boots like Gaston. I use antlers in all of my decorating. My, what a guy, that Gaston. God, I love that song a lot. But that's not the complete song. There's more to it. There's more to this song. They left out the G, G-A, G-A-S, G-A-S-T. Gaston! They left that bit out. That really bothers me. That really bothers me. Nope. Nope, we're not going. Oh boy, that ad. Pop, 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 pop. like a hair in my mouth. Looking so down in the dumps. Every man here'd love to be you, Gaston, even when taking your lumps. There's no man in town as admiring as you. You're everyone's favorite guy. Blech. Everyone's awed and inspired by you, and it's not very hard to see why. No one's slick as Gaston, no one's quick as Gaston, no one's next as incredibly thick as Gaston, for there's no man in town half as manly. Perfect, a pure paragon. You can ask any Tom, Dick, or Stanley, and they'll tell you whose team they'd prefer to be on. Who plays starts like Gaston, who breaks hearts like Gaston, who's much more than the sum of his parts like Gaston. As a specimen, yes, I'm intimidating. My, what a guy that Gaston. I needed encouragement, thank you, LeFou. Well, there's no one as easy to bolster as you. Too much? Yep. No one fights like Gaston, douses lights like Gaston. In a wrestling match, nobody bites like Gaston. When I hunt, I sneak up with my quiver. And beast of the field, say a prayer. First I carefully aim for the liver, then shoot from behind. Is that fair? I don't care. No one hits like Gaston, matches splits like Gaston. In a spitting match, nobody spits like Gaston. I'm especially good at expectorating. 10 points for Gaston. When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large. And now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs, so I'm roughly the size of a barge. Barge. Who has brains like Gaston and a taste like Gaston? Who can make up these endless refrains like Gaston? I use endless in all of my decorating. Say it again. Who's a man among men? Who's the super success? Don't you know? Can't you guess? Ask his fans and his 5 hangers on. There's just one guy in town who's got all of it down. And his name's Garc. I believe there's another C. It just occurred to me that I'm illiterate and I've never actually had to spell it out loud before. We'll say Garcia, but Louise fits more. I love that song. Oh, it's a good song. Really good song.